Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to that part of the evening, which is my favourite, because I get to shut up and you, lovely people, get to hear others speak. But before I do start with the speeches, can I ask you to give a round of applause and show your appreciation for Danny and everyone here at Hempstead House, who I think have done. Public speaking, it's one of those things that there are some people who really don't like speaking in public. They get nervous, their mouths get dry, they forget what they were saying. Well, we got none of that tonight because all three of our speakers are accomplished speakers, particularly, ladies and gentlemen, our best man. Now, he's already slipped me £20.
No, he's honest, he hasn't.
He's already slipped me £20 so that I would let him go first. And I said, no, Lee, we are doing it in the correct order. And so, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, can I introduce you to, without a doubt, the proudest man in England today? I give you the father of the bride, Brian.
Good evening, everybody. I'm a bit surprised to be standing here tonight because I'm still waiting for Matthew to ask me if he can marry. As all fathers in the room know, no man is ever good enough for any of their daughters. But being serious about it, I'd just like to read what I've written down about the two of them. Marriages, like births, mark a new beginning. The day I drove home from hospital after Elizabeth was born to join her older sister Margaret and later Stephanie was a new beginning for me. To be a father of not one, but three daughters seemed a bit overwhelming, but anticipation for their lives and for their relationships helped me to overcome my fears and work hard to be a father worthy of such daughters. And today we stand at another new beginning as Elizabeth and Matthew, like me, they are probably filled with a feeling of being a little overwhelmed at it all. But those feelings will melt away in a large part as they anticipate their new life together and as they build a relationship that will stand the test of time. Be true to each other, always. Share your joys and your burdens. Love much and laugh much. Be each other's best friend. Always speak well of one another, even in private. And when things don't go well, forgive as often is required. Married life is an adventure, and you embark today on an adventure today. Even though you are individuals, your covenant today makes your couple more important than either you separately. So today, your friends and family surround you as you begin something new and marvellous. Remember your promises, keep them all within your heart, and you will have a sense of joy and wonder that exceeds all your have hitherto known. With all my heart, I offer you my congratulations and warmest wishes as you begin the latest adventure life has to offer. I'd like to propose a toast to our bride and groom, Matthew and Elizabeth. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to respond to Brian, we have the hero of the hour, the man of the match. I give you the happiest man in England today, your groom, Matthew.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of my wife and I, I'd like to start by thanking and welcoming you all to our wedding. I hope that you're all enjoying yourselves, and it's great to see so many friends and family here today. I can honestly say it would have not been the same without you. Just an awful lot cheaper. So most of you will know I'm not the greatest talker or a dancer, as a matter of fact, and you'll find that out later this evening. That's the worst bit I'm worried about, is that dancing. But please bear with me while I say a few thank yous for a few minutes. Please just bear with me for a few minutes while I say a small number of thank yous. I'd like to start by thanking Brian for his kind words and hope that as Liz's husband, I can live up to the image he's painted of me, and failing that, at least I can continue to keep pulling the wool over his eyes for a few more years. For us today, it's not been about all of these luxuries and all of the trimmings that have made today so enjoyable. It's about being able to celebrate our wedding day surrounded by our closest friends and families. So I'd just like to say a big thank you for everyone for coming. I'd also like to thank you all for your lovely cards and gifts, which are very welcome and are most appreciated by myself, Liz and myself. I'd personally like to thank Elizabeth's mum, Joan, aka Jean, and to Brian for raising Liz to be the loyal, hard-working, kind-hearted woman she is, and also for letting me marry this beautiful lady that sits beside me here today. I would also like to thank them all for their efforts behind the scenes in the past few months, and to Brian for looking after Elizabeth during today's excitement. I'd also like to thank Liz's two other sisters, Margaret and Stephanie, for welcoming me into their lives as their new brother-in-law. Liz and I would also like to say a thank you to my mum, who, can I say, looks very beautiful today. And to my dad. The way you brought up your incredibly perfect son. No words, Liz right. Seriously, a big thank you for all your hard work that you've put in today, and for your more than generous gift. You were the best role models I could have ever wished for growing up. With all your love and guidance and support you have given me over the past 44 years, you've been fantastic. I could not wish for better parents. I'd also like to give some additional thanks to my sister for letting us use her car today to get the bridesmaids to the church. As a small token of our gratitude, Liz and I have got Joan and Sharon a little gift. We'd also like to say a big thank you to Elizabeth's bridesmaids, Sarah, my daughter Hannah, and the not so little Shannon, for helping out and keeping Liz calm and collected throughout, and also for looking so incredibly beautiful. We'd also like to say a special thank you to Sarah for all the hard work she put into organising the hen do, and for the countdown to the wedding hamper that she personally made for Liz. Most of you seen it on Facebook, yeah? Really lovely, and has made this last month of the wedding go by so much quicker. Please raise your glasses to the bridesmaids. No, wait. We'd also like to say a big thank you to the ushers, Lewis, Daniel and Jamie, for getting everyone seated correctly and handing out the buttonholes at the church. They were so smart, did an excellent job, so well done to you. Thank you to everyone else involved in the planning and organisation of such a memorable day. I'd lastly like to thank Lee, my best man, for all the hard work he put into organising my stag do and getting me ready for the church before Liz arrived today. I'm not known for my punctuality, and I think today has been one of the very first appointments I've ever been on time for. But just a quick word about Lee. For everyone who doesn't know him, he's honestly a great guy. Smart, witty, good looking. Hang on, who's had it all good? Sorry. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I'll start again. Just a quick word about me. For anyone who doesn't know him, he's honestly a great guy. The only slight drawback is he does live in a bit of a parallel universe. Which in
The other way round.
to the rest of us, which causes him to invent far-fetched stories. He really does believe these stories to be true. So I thank you for humouring him during his speech, but it's all right. As a token of our appreciation for all your hard work and help in making our wedding day so special, we'd like you to accept some gifts from Liz and myself. So would the bridesmaids, ushers and best man please come up and collect them. Anna? Sebe? Norwegian. Right, now on to the star of the show, my beautiful bride. Elizabeth, I've never seen you looking so stunning as you have done today. And watching you walk towards me down the aisle, I could not believe how lucky I was to be married to such a gorgeous woman as you. With all the planning and preparation you've done, I didn't give it a second thought of how I may be feeling standing at the altar as you walked towards me. And in all honesty, I was petrified. But as soon as I saw you, I knew I was going to be fine. Because as long as I am with you and you're holding your hand, I know I'm always going to be okay. As they say in the movies, you complete me. Special days today don't just happen. As most of you are aware, we've been planning this wedding for 2 years now. Well, I say we, primarily me and Liz. And I think, and I know you will agree, that today has been absolutely flawless. Liz has put in so much effort in every little detail to make today so special. It's been extraordinary. From the big things like choosing the venue down to the smallest things like the invitations that you received months and months ago. I'm so proud of Lizzie, Lou. You've done an amazing job. Today has been better than I could have ever imagined, so well done. This is why I love you so much, Elizabeth, because you've treated this wedding like you treat everyone you meet. I'm sure that everyone here will agree Liz is so caring and selfless towards other people. She hasn't been thinking about herself, even though today is meant to be her big day. And all I've heard her saying for months and months during the run-up to the wedding is, I'll do this for that person, or I'll do this for this person. The way she goes above and beyond to make everyone else happy, usually to the deprivation of her own happiness, is amazing. And this is what made me fall in love with you so deeply. It's all the kindness and understanding towards me and others that just makes me love you so much, Elizabeth. And just makes me want to be with you from the first kiss in the morning to when we wake up to the last kiss before we go to sleep. And it's those great qualities that make me want to spend the rest of my life with you. And I seriously believe if I had a Mary Poppins tape measure with me, where 5'7" would be, it would say Elizabeth Richards, practically perfect in every way. We're happy now. 5'7". And now for the bit that I wrote. It's not easy to read this bit. As most of you will know, I met Liz on an online dating website. From her profile picture, she reminded me of Martine McCutcheon with those plump cheeks. Reminds on her face, it wasn't that kind of a website. We chatted via text message for a few days because I wasn't allowed to call her, even though I did, and eventually we agreed to meet up for a first date in a pub in Maidstone. The night went well, and eventually we ended up at mine. The in-between to me. I've always known how the way to a girl's heart, and this night was no exception. When the film finished, I woke Liz up. When the film finished, I woke Liz up, and being a true gentleman, I didn't want to make a move on the first night. But I did give Liz a little kiss as she went to go home. And And in her own words to me at a later date, she said, "This is when I knew that you were the one. It's because it's the best kiss I ever had."
As a first.
I called Liz the next day, and unaware of my effect on her, she agreed to a second date. Myself, I'd wanted to watch Ted the movie for weeks. So thinking I could kill two birds with one stone, I suggested that we went to the cinema to watch a film. Liz agreed. Result, I thought, and after a bit of compromise, Liz decided we would watch Snow White and Huntsman. On arrival to the cinema, and me being fashionably 10 minutes late as usual, the ever-punctual Miss Hayes had already purchased the tickets, chosen our seats and selected the sweets that we would be eating during the day. Seeing that Liz had paid for me, and me being the modern man, I quickly dived into my wallet and pulled out a crispy £10 note. I handed it to Liz. Liz being the independent woman she is, brushed it away, and as she did, it fell from my grasp. Seeing this £10 note drift towards the floor in horror, I bent down so fast and somehow managed to stand on my own hand. I manned up and just laughed it off, but in pure agony, I watched the film for what seemed like forever. When the film finally finished, I came out of the darkness of the cinema and took one look at my finger. It was twice the size of all the others. The ever-compassionate Liz just took one look and said,
I don't do sympathy.
and just walked off. It turned out that I'd fractured my finger and ended up spending 6 weeks with it strapped up in a bandage. But they say that every cloud has a silver lining, and this story is no exception. Since that day, I've never offered to pay for anything. I opened my wallet again, and Liz has never needed an explanation why. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and raise your glasses to Elizabeth. Right, now it's over to the Toastmaster to introduce the best man in his overactive imagination.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I do introduce, which is destined to be one of the best speeches you've ever can I ask you to once again please show your appreciation for such a heartfelt speech from Matthew. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a step back because I don't want to take any of his glory or thunder. I give you your best man, Lee!
Thank you for your kind words, so I appreciate that. First, I'd like to thank you all for coming today and helping to make Matt and Liz's wedding such a memorable and special occasion. I'd also like to echo the speakers before me, which they actually didn't say, that Liz looks absolutely lovely today. And Liz, you look beautiful.
Yes.
I will never know. And Matt, well, you look like you always do. Good effort, mate. For those who don't know me, my name is Lee, and I am the best man. I am friendly, I am health trained, rarely buy, and will be found in the not too distant future, somewhere near the bar with my Uncle Andrew. I know they both put a lot of effort and plan into this wedding, and I can only hope, apart from this speech, anyway, everything else would have exceeded expectations. I couldn't have appeared happier with Matt and they sing together. Seeing their romance blossom was like watching a fairy tale unfold. And sure, I know some of you are thinking, what's that fairy tale? Beauty and the Beast? No, I was thinking more like Shrek. It's been a long time coming from Matt and Liz. It honestly feels like these two have always been a couple. It's obvious to everyone that knows you both that what you've got together is true love. The time it took Matt to finally ask Liz to marry him is very similar to the way that Britain voted to leave the EU last summer. It's like, well, he weighed up the options, he worried about the future, he considered the financial benefits. But most of all, he did it, of course, to stop other people gaining entry. Now, as part of this speech, I'm currently supposed to sing Matthew's praises and tell you all about his many good points. Well, to be honest, I ain't a great liar, and I can definitely know Sinatra. But whilst investigating stuff from Matthew, to use in this speech, I came across a number of school reports. I have a few examples. Technical drawing. Although very keen, Matthew has a distinct problem in the difference between inches and millimetres. Music. Matthew takes a very hands-on approach to music, but I wish he'd concentrate his efforts on playing in a band rather than with himself. So finally, through the years, I cannot remember having a single crossword with Matthew, which I think shows the strength of our friendship. And we've had some real good times together. It's been an honour and a pleasure to be the best man today, and I thank you both for the opportunity. Thank you. I have to say how lucky you are, Matt, because you will leave here today having gained a wife that is attractive, smart, loving and caring. And Liz, how lucky are you? Liz today having gained, well, a new dress and some flowers. I'd also like to thank the beautiful bridesmaid for doing a fantastic job today. Thank you. So on behalf of the wedding party, I would like to thank you all for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, would you now do me the honour of raising your glasses to toast the bride and groom to my cousin and his beautiful new wife, Mr. and Mrs. Richards.
Mr. Richards!
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is customary for me to wind the best man up a little bit, as I'm sure you noted, but to be honest with you, that was a really, really pretty perfect speech from Andy. Gentlemen, it's always very humbling and a great honour when I'm asked to read this last speech. Ladies and gentlemen, there are loved ones who can't be with us today who are and will remain greatly missed. How proud they would be, and we can be sure that they are watching over us with happiness on this very special occasion. May I, on behalf of Liz and Matthew, ask the room to please raise your glasses and remember absent family and friends.
Absent family and friends.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That brings the speeches to a conclusion. So can I once more just ask you to show your appreciation for all three of our wonderful speakers.